Good morning, Peter here on Doxie, day 201. Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland and back again. Today finds us in Tin Can Bay Marina, where we came in last night fortuitously, because if you saw yesterday's video, you'll see the thunderstorm that rolled through, and it was a beauty. Thankfully, we didn't get the hail that a friend of mine got up and down, in Mooloolaba, where they actually had some damage sustained. So a little bit of hail came through, but it was nothing damaging, so happy days. Taking the decision to stay here for a few days. You can probably hear some flapping going on, and I'm trying to find it in the background. Yesterday somebody's jib unfurled itself and had just blown to tatters, basically, which is just such a sad thing, because those things are not cheap. So yeah, the weather can be very savage. As somebody said out there, boats on anchor were dragging and stuff, so it was very intense. So I'm going to try and stay here book in until Friday, because this kind of weather's supposed to persist for the next few days, basically, and then see how the things lie. Do not want to get caught out at sea in a thunderstorm. Done that once a couple of days ago. Do not repeat that at all. But okay, I did put Doxie through paces at least, that I know what she can handle, so that is good to know, but not something to be tested every day. Call me chicken, but at least I want to be around to sail another day. So anyway, we are going to chill here in Tin Can Bay. Not sure what we'll do, maybe go for a walk in a while. Just revisit old things. So let's see what the day brings. Yeah, some of the damage done last night, a lot of it's been cleaned up already. So, but yeah, it was no small thing. Okay, so I've now paid and booked until Friday. Just been looking at the long range weather forecast, and we are expecting these thunderstorms type weather to persist for the next days. So this will be home again for a while, like it was. Although I've booked into the marina for safety, so happy about that. So we'll go for a walk anyway, go and re-explore old homes. Well, here we are again, covering the same ground. Dolphin feeding area. Obviously dolphin feeding was earlier this morning, 7 o'clock. So we've got time to come back on another day at least anyway. So yeah, lovely bit of waterfront though. Breeze coming through, but don't let that disguise the fact how hot it is. Woo-wee, man. Oh man, I need this. Horrible place to have to sit and drink it, but you do what you can, right? As it's my brother's first visit to Tin Can Bay, the dolphin feeding was definitely on the agenda. And here they have the estuarine dolphins, which are the Australian humpback dolphin. There's around about 1,000 left in the wild, and you can see them here all bringing gifts, stones, bits of bark, all sorts, obviously in exchange for the feeding that they hope to get. So, and here's one doing an impression of being a bottlenose dolphin. So yeah, it's a bit scary, some of the things they do bring in, all the rubbish that gets dumped into the sea. So that's a little bit sad to see. But it's a great experience to be up and close to them. They are different from your common sea dolphin. These dolphins live in the inland waterways, the Great Sandy Strait, etc. All the way from across the top of Australia, and halfway down the east coast. You can see our little juvenile there in the background, just edging in. So yeah, there's as I said, there are 9 which they're authorised to feed. It's very controlled, and they basically turn to SeaWorld for any help that they need if they see injured dolphins or anything like that. SeaWorld down on the Gold Coast is their go-to. We borrowed the Marina courtesy car, and after doing some shopping we took a little run out to Rainbow Beach, which is just a trip through the countryside.
How we going, Skip?
Yeah, skipper on a different thing which I'm not really used to. quick trip to Rainbow Beach. Yeah, surf's coming in. End of the White Beach is where the White Bay Bar goes. See the white water out there a bit. And then swinging around to Double Island Point. Late afternoon, still got a strong breeze coming through. It's not cool, but it's cooler than in the boat. Right, so here we are on the evening of Wednesday, the 26th of November. I know I've skipped posting yesterday, so yes, I'm okay if anybody's worried. Just kidding. Yeah, so hasn't been that much going on, obviously. We're just stuck in the marina here. Did the dolphin feeding, as you saw. Took a little ride out to Rainbow Beach in Kulula Cove, just to quickly go to the Woolworths there and get some supplies. So have booked in now at the marina until Sunday, because there are thunderstorms in the forecast all the way from here to there, or if not thunderstorms, strong winds. So the point is basically if you go out through the Wide Bay Bar, you can't turn around and come back if you don't like it. And Mooloolaba Bar is really the nearest place you can get to, which is probably, well, I can't remember how many miles it was, but it's a long way. So it's not somewhere you're going to get in 6 or 7 hours. It's longer than that. So you really need to be sure that you've got a good window, that you can get down there safely, and that you can get into Mooloolaba Bar if that's what we choose to do, because it can be a bit of a hairy entrance. Current thinking is once we get a window, just go for it and get down, maybe into the bottom of Moreton Bay where Brisbane is, perhaps Peel Island, which is a nice anchorage just before you enter the inland waterway between Moreton Bay and the Gold Coast. So that's my thinking at the moment. On the average speed of 4 knots, that gave me a time of about 1 day and 7 hours. But with 2 of us on board, that's doable. So that is my thinking at the moment. Just try and get south as far as possible when I can. So anyway, that is where we are at the moment. I won't ramble on too much. I think it's probably already too much, but anyway, it is what it is. So thank you for following along. Thank you for all your great comments too. I enjoy those. So yeah, keep them coming by all means. Share this with your friends. If you don't like it, share it with your enemies, you know, however you feel. And this is me melting. It's hot. Anyway, this is Dawn Raider, out.